well and is safe. This meeting will begin. Um, in regards to this meeting, I just kind of want to let everyone know that we will be combining our meeting with the land use meeting that's happening next week. I believe next 2 weeks from now, in regards to Con Ed's presentation on their development. So we will be, just for this one time, we'll be combining our meetings so that we can have a live and direct conversation with Con Ed in regards to their plans on Dipmas between 91st and 92nd Street. So before we begin, can everyone just introduce themselves and then we will start the meeting.
Good evening, Leonie Logan, committee member.
Hazel Martinez, committee member.
Kathy Lavelle, committee member.
I'm not hearing anyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Adele Bennett, committee member.
Okay, hi Adele, how are you?
Okay.
Kathy Lavelle, committee member.
Thank you. Hi Kathy, how are you?
Hazel
Fine, thank
Martinez, committee member.
Hi Hazel, thank you for joining. How are you?
Again, Leonie Logan, committee member.
Thank you, Miss Leonie. How are you?
Good, thank you.
And I'm assuming. Thank you for joining. How are you?
Dion Kwamina, campaign manager for Lawman Lynch.
Thank you for joining. How are you? Is there anyone else who did not speak or introduce themselves? Okay, so since this meeting will be short, I'm not going to really have a chairman update because all of that will be done in the land use committee meeting, which will be 2 weeks from now. So Detective Skinner, if you're ready with your updates, please present. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Detective Skinner from 6-7 Precinct Community Affairs again. Can everybody hear me? Just want to make sure.
Yes.
Yes.
So my report is brief. So far, year to date with our crime stats, we're down in homicide still. 0 versus 2 from last year. We're down in robberies. 15 year to date versus 17 from last year. We're up in felony assaults, 56 to 51 from last year compared. Burglaries were up 10 to 6. Stolen vehicles were down 58%. We have 10 stolen vehicles versus 24 last year, which is actually, I would say, a good trend because most of these stolen vehicles are people leaving their keys inside the vehicles to run inside the store, run inside to pick up an order, etc. As far as crime patterns, as far as what we're seeing in Sector Charlie and Sector Adam, for the past 28-day period, what we're seeing in Sector Charlie, we're seeing in some of the buildings along like Rockaway Parkway, along Church Avenue, Sector Charlie. What it is they'll have like some individuals approach the victim. They would ask them a question. The victim would engage in conversation, and then 2 other people or 3 other people would engage and forcibly remove the property from the victim. And what we're seeing in Sector Charlie, it seems like the same thing, but we don't know if it's the same group. That's what we're trying to see if it's linked. They're doing the same thing, but they're engaging the elderly on the street, and they're removing like their purses or their wallets and stuff. So just be, just be advised, to spread that word. Anybody approaches and people don't feel comfortable, just keep it moving. Tell them, listen, I'm not talking. Just keep it moving. Out the call 911 if you can, or yell out for help or something to that nature. As far as the grand larceny patterns, what we're seeing, except the boy, we're seeing a pattern of car breakings. But a lot of these vehicles that's being broken into, what we're seeing is more like commercial looking vehicles where they're stealing like tools and stuff from some of these vehicles. Other than that, that's it for the crime patterns, what we're seeing. Year to date, as far as firearms recovered, firearms that we recovered so far year to date, we took 28 firearms off the street so far for the year. For the vehicles, so far for the year, I know that's a hot topic. So for the month of April, I just checked before we started this meeting. For the month of April, with the interagency liaison unit with NYPD, they removed 154 vehicles from the 6th-7th precinct, and 52 vehicles so far was towed by the NCO so far year to date. 43 summonses was issued for different parking violations during the tow operations. I know another topic which was very which also brings up a lot is like overnight commercial parking. So far year to date, the precinct has issued 1,225 summonses. Out of that, 265 was for overnight parking. So I know that was a concern about how come no one is issuing overnight parking summonses for commercial vehicles. Just want to let you guys know that it is being issued. Let me see here before I finish my report. There were 2 shootings that took place over the weekend. One was Saturday. I just want to give you guys an update on that. It was on Utica Avenue and Avenue D. Apparently, from what we got right now, was 2 motorcycle groups that had an issue. One was about to celebrate their 1-year anniversary, and apparently there was an issue with another motorcycle group from out of state. Unfortunately, we don't know what caused the shooting, but 3 people were shot. And you know, after the preliminary investigation, 3 people were taken into custody as well too. So right now we're still working on the details to find out what led up to that, who belongs to who. Once we ascertain, you know, pretty much that, we'll update you guys on that. And then the other shooting that took place was 4 o'clock yesterday morning. Apparently there was an individual that tried to rob somebody, and the person that he tried to rob, the victim, fought back, and he ended up getting shot. That happened right there on Church Avenue between Rogers and Bedford. That's all I have for my update right now. Any questions? I'll try to answer as best of my knowledge.
Okay, thank you. I do have some questions as in regards to with the summer getting, gearing up. What are some of the safety precautions that you guys are planning to do for the community to try to decrease gun violence or any type of violence?
So in the summertime, normally what we do is we get some extra police officers from other commands. So for example, we have field trained officers, right? So what we normally do is we have them every day. So pretty much there's 3 precincts that coordinate with it, us, the 7-1 and the 7-0. So pretty much those precincts will be getting an influx of cops from different precincts, and they will be deployed where need be. So let's say, for example, let's say we're seeing an intake on Church Avenue, we'll have more cops deployed there. Let's say by Flatbush Gardens in that area, we'll have more cops deployed there. And then we'll also have like pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if they're gonna mobile field force or all out as they call it. But anyway, there'll be like a mobile field force, like pretty much a mobilized unit that pretty much for the day they would come and also help out depending on what precinct needs it for that day or for that.
Hello.
You're muted.
Uh,
You're
I'm
muted.
sorry. I can't
Oh,
hear
I'm
you.
muted. Thank you. I'm so sorry. So,
No, it's
in
fine.
regards to the car theft, is there anything that us as residents can do to kind of prevent it? Like, are there any precautions that we can do to kind of make sure that the likelihood of it happening is more slim than it
So,
actually happening?
so the main issue with the car theft is people leaving the car running. That's pretty much what it is. It's you know, negligence of thinking, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be 5 minutes. But within that 5 minutes, someone says, "Oh, somebody leaving a car on," I'm gonna hop in it, crime of opportunity, you know. And a lot of it is, push button. Like the weather's getting nice. I know some people warm up the car or whatever like that because they want the heat losing in the car, but the weather's getting nice. We don't need to leave the car running. You can take it off. That 5 minutes will save you a headache.
Okay. Are there any questions for Detective Skinner?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, my hands down for a little while. No, the Skinner, Smith Bennett. My question is, you said you issued 1,000 nighttime commercial vehicle summonses.
No,
Do you
I didn't
have
say
do you have
1,000
the
nighttime.
breakdown? Do you have the breakdown on that by
I didn't.
sector?
I didn't say 1,000 nighttime summonses. I said for the year to date, it's
Oh, for years.
1,200. Yeah, for year to date. So that's from
Mhm.
January to now. And out of that,
Okay.
what I looked at was commercial parking because that was a topic that was brought up, and it was
Yes.
200. Yes, it was 265 summonses that was issued for
Do you
nighttime
have
parking.
do you have the breakdown by sector?
No, I don't.
Okay, maybe next time.
Any
Okay.
other questions, Ms. Bennett?
No.
Okay, Ms. Martinez.
Yeah, good evening, Detective Skinner. I have a couple of things. So
You went off, Ms. Martinez.
at the last community board meeting, I spoke with some officers that said they were NCOs, but not for Sector E. And they would have Sector E's NCO contact me, but I haven't heard anything. I don't know who the person is at all. And the other thing is that the Wolf bus is still there on Avenue Ditmas and East 58th Street, making a very hazardous turn there for people, drivers or
What
people
bus is that?
crossing the street. It's on the corner by the McDonald's. It's on Ditmas and East 58th. It's a commuter
Trotter
bus, big,
bus.
big white
Trotter bus.
commuter bus.
Yeah, trotter bus.
If you're talking Detective Skinner, we can't hear you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm writing it. I'm writing it down because I was over there a few days ago and I passed over there. I didn't see the bus. That's why I asked what was it. So that's why I was writing it down.
I just
For your
checked with someone, said it's still there.
sector Eddie, I will have to get to you because I know it was a new NCO because we're trying to fill all the NCO spots. Sector Eddie is Officer O'Brien. Is it Officer O'Brien? Hold on. Let me just double check. I know they did some switching around with some of the sectors. I'll have them reach out to you. Yeah, I'll have them reach out. No, the person who used to be Sector Eddie, they're now Boy. I'll have them reach out to you. I'll figure out who it is because normally they help each other out. So even if it's Sector Charlie that has to take the complaint or Sector David, normally they'll help each other out. Because it before obviously NCOs used to be 2 per sector.
Right.
Logistically wise now it's not that way, it's 1 per sector. So
Okay.
In regards to the sectors, would that change for the summer? Would it be 2 then during the summer?
I mean if we get more manpower.
Okay.
So
Okay.
two is kind of insufficient. One is absolutely totally insufficient.
Because we have details and stuff that we also have to send out also to people. So we get more manpower. Listen, anybody want to join, please?
Oh, that's something the mayor promised at the town hall meeting.
Yeah. Is there any other questions for Detective Skinner? I
Yes,
did
I
it,
have a
Mr.
question.
George, Mr. Tate, and then Mr. Lynch. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. My apologies for being late. I was at another meeting. Yeah, Detective Skinner, the issue I have is that people around here, Farragut Road, and the same thing on East 43rd Street, they're parking at the hydrant day and night. Overnight, they're parking there, and to me, that's a fire hazard, especially after what's happening over the last couple of months. And it doesn't seem like anyone is doing summoning them, because some cars are there overnight. Same thing, Fargo between East 43rd and Troy, and the same thing on East 43rd between Foster and Fargo. The one near the hydrant near 735, I think it is, 733. That one is I was parked there overnight, and I never seen a summons on any one of them.
Are you calling 301, Mr. Tate?
Excuse me?
Are you calling 301?
No, we need to for
Because
that.
you know something like that we wouldn't know. If, we wouldn't, the average cop driving on the street, hydrants blocked, and they go into another call. I mean, that's just a reality. They may not stop. They may or may not. So if once you call 301, every toll we have a designated 301 auto. Once you call 301 and it comes in, we have to address it to see if the car is there or not. Fire hydrant summons. I think that's the number one parking summons that we have right now in the. To be honest, for the year to date, for fire hydrant summonses, we have 300. So, like I said,
Yeah, so
it's something
yes,
whereby you gotta call 301. That's the only way we would know.
yeah, but when they have like alternate side of the street parking, I see that they use that as a parking space. They don't come around anymore checking checking an alternate side of the street.
But Mr. Tate, this is also something that's been brought up in many meetings, and that's something that we asked traffic to help out numerous times, and sanitation to help out numerous times. I mean, those are also agencies that are also issue summonses dedicated for alternate side of the street parking as well.
So sanitation is back issuing because they go back and forth.
Sanitation can issue summonses, and traffic can issue summonses. And the topic for the past few meetings was having traffic starting to do enforcement in the 6-7. Me and my partner have went over to traffic numerous times and asked, and they have given us 3 different answers. And they said that they will increase it. I don't know if that's something that you guys can have somebody from traffic on. I know last meeting, I think somebody from traffic was on. I don't know if they starting to do their I don't know how they do their deployments, but something like street cleaning and stuff like that. It is something that the police department does service, but remember, it's not a main thing that we do.
Right? Yeah, I understand that. So the responsibility is basically sanitation and the traffic, right? Because I used to see traffic before.
The responsibility is on all 3 agencies. But what I'm saying is that the precinct itself, right? The precinct itself, it's not the sole responsibility on the precinct itself. That's what I'm saying. You have traffic, you have sanitation, but also issue summonses for that. Because sanitation, when they come down the block, if that street cleaner comes on the block and cars are not moved, they're supposed to notify their supervisor. Their supervisor is supposed to come and issue summonses. I don't know. I can't speak for sanitation. I'm letting you know what I've seen and what I was told from sanitation workers.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Tate, if you send me an email in regards to it, I will escalate it to traffic and try to see and have them become a consistent a part of this meeting in regards to the complaint, so that it's not only just Detective Skinner, but it's traffic, and then also having representation from sanitation be a part of these meetings. So I will be working on that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Lynch, you're next.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Miss Oluwo, for your leadership. Thanks, Detective Skinner, for that report. I really appreciate it. It's very informative. In terms of the crime patterns, the increase in the crime patterns that you mentioned earlier, Detective, can you say the time periods where you're seeing the spike in crime. That's one. And two, based on those who have been apprehended, can you state the demographic, the age demographics from what you're seeing from your end?
So the crime patterns, honestly, it varies. For the elderly, we saw it. It was like pretty much daytime. Um, as far as for like the robbery patterns, for the demographic, it ranges. It ranges from all different ages. You have teens to people in their 40s. So it's something that it just if from what we're seeing, it's if they see somebody that they feel that they can pull a robbery on, I guess what they're gonna see is they could try to engage and see if they can uh pull a fast one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions for Detective Skinner? Going once, going twice.
I see Adele hands are up, but she's not speaking.
Adele, I'm sorry, I didn't see your hand. Or is it up from previously?
Yes, I'm sorry. I think Adele.
Okay, no problem. Is there anyone else here to speak to Detective Skinner? Okay, thank you, Detective Skinner. We appreciate you and we'll see you next month.
Not a problem. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. So the next thing is, and this is a little I'm unfamiliar with, is that I do believe that we have a TLC application. Is that Representative Fair?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Tate, I need your guidance in regards to what exactly is it entailing in regards to the application that needs to be done from us as a committee.
No, basically, in the past, what they would do, the applicant will present, where he's from and discuss his business, and then we vote on it and whether we ask if we have asked questions if we do have any questions, and then basically we vote on the recommendation.
Okay.
If we have a quorum.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so somebody wanted to say something? Okay. So the applicant, are you here? Can you please state your name and the name of the company and then give us a little bit information about your company and the service and how your services impact Community Board 17.
My name is Jesse Covington, and I'm Quality Car Service. We've been around business here for about 43 years, and support the neighborhood with car services all over the 5 boroughs. And we've been doing it, like I said, for about 43 years. And so we are here to, this is our year to renew our license again. And we are looking forward to get our license renewed and keep doing the good work we've been doing for the community.
For those who are unfamiliar, I'm sorry. Yeah, may I ask your location? Yeah. For those who are unfamiliar with your service, can you state where are you located?
We're at 4912 Avenue D, right at the corner between Utica and East 49th Street.
Okay, has there been any accidents?
No.
Okay, one, I want to say thank you for you having 43 years of service in our community. It's that's an accomplishment, that speaks stride in regards to the service that you do. Are there any questions for quality service? Are there any violations?
No.
Okay. If anyone has any questions for quality service, you can raise your hand and ask.
Oh, yes. How many drivers do you have currently?
Well, we got about 35.
Mm-hmm. And all their records are clear and clean?
Excuse me?
All their records are clear and clean.
Yes.
What is the use? How do people actually get to use your service? Is it just through phone calls?
Yes, 2 phone calls, yeah.
Are you guys planning to do anything in regards to an app to become more interactive?
We got Limo Sys app. We've been had the app for maybe about 8 to 10 years. That app, and
Okay.
it's about 200. It's a network, about 200 bases on there. All throughout the 5 boroughs.
Okay. Someone asks if there's any street hails.
No. You have to call
Any other questions?
everything by prearrangement.
Okay. Any other questions? Nadine, do we have quorum?
Let me check.
Thank you.
No, Miss Khadijah.
Okay, unfortunately, we cannot vote, but I do believe that you still can present in front of the board, and the whole community board will then vote on that. Our next meeting is next month, the third Wednesday. Nadine will send you an email with the invitation. I don't have anything else for you, but thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Okay, since we don't have quorum, I am still working on the list in regards to who are inactive members and actually sending them the official registered email to let them know that they are no longer a member so we can actually make quorum, because we have a whole lot of things that we need to approve. So hopefully I'm crossing my fingers by next month that we will be able to meet quorum. As of right now, I have no updates, any old business. Any new business. Again, our meeting is going to be combined with land use. So you will be seeing an email in regards to that. And it's the focus of that meeting will be dealing with the concerns and just hearing more details pertaining to the Con Ed's construction that they plan to do on Ditmas between 91st and 92nd. Yeah. So that one is going to be a long meeting. So what I will do is also, I don't know if everyone received the presentation, previously. If you haven't, I will make sure that everyone gets the actual presentation so they can actually see what it looks like, so that they are more prepared and geared to ask questions pertaining to this development and the impact it will have on our community board. Any other questions?
Yes. Are you talking about the presentation that they did at the general board meeting?
Yes.
Yes, yes. I would appreciate it if you could get it, because I tried to take pictures, but I could not. Didn't come clear. So I would
Yeah, it
appreciate if you
wasn't
could
clear
send it.
enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't clear enough. So I'll make sure that everyone gets one by no later than tomorrow. You should all receive it in your emails.
Thank you.
Any other questions or concerns?
No, but I just wanted to let everyone know that the community council meeting that was supposed to take place last week was postponed, and it's going to be tomorrow night at the precinct. You know, because they normally
Oh,
meet the third Thursday, but it's going to be tomorrow night instead. So
okay,
if
I'll
anybody
be
wants
there.
to.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Before you adjourn real quick, Ms.
Sure.
Bennett, what I want to
Yes,
say
Ms. Bennett.
is, yes, did you get the information from that very nice lady, the new secretary, in regard to stroke?
No.
Oh, well, I was at the hospital, and what they're doing is they have a incentive. They said they can come out and present for the community board. I gave it a
I'm
gentleman.
sorry. I didn't. It's going in and out because it
Can
sounds mumbled.
you hear me better now? I gotta go back outside.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say is what they're doing is they're presenting at the community boards, and we have a lot of seniors in the area. And some people know signs of stroke, some people don't. But they said they'd like to present. I told her I gave the information to the secretary, and I think they'll reach out to you, I guess, between now and maybe next week for May.
That's fine. You
Yeah.
can send me the email. I will post my email in here, and you can send it to me and I'll reach out to them.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. I'm still working with the fire department to do their presentation in regards to their report in pertaining to Community Board 17. I'm also working with the MTA in regards to having them come and have a presentation and a conversation with us pertaining not only to IBX exchange, but also other things that are taking place in our bureau, and I'm saying bureau, in our community board, in our region, and then also to give us more understanding on the new program that they came out with fair rides, and just having that a clear understanding and making sure that they are doing the best community outreach for our region, and so that we can make sure that everyone utilizes that new initiative and program that actually use the MTA. So it's just a lot that's going on, and I'm trying to do this all before the summer. We're also still working on doing the National Night Out. We're also going to be working on doing a scavenger hunt in regards to the safety precautions and ways that we and our families can be prepared for either fire, for God forbid a hurricane, tornadoes, heat strokes, even with the climate change that's coming up. I'm trying to schedule a date and a location for where that should take place. Any feedback from you guys will be greatly appreciated. And so from there, I'm going to say, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Leonie Logan, motion to adjourn the meeting. It is now 8:08.
Thank you. Can I get a okay? Can I get a second?
George stays second.
Thank you, everyone. And this is the first that we've done it in under 30 minutes, but thank you for everyone participating. And again, we will be meeting in with conjunction with the land use. So I will be making sure that everyone sees the presentation, receives the presentation, and also receives the invite for that meeting. Enjoy your night, stay safe, stay hydrated, and be one with yourself. Thank you.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good